Just here at Toti, guys, and we've got pro staff. Pro staff from Sollys English Corner. That's our main man, Mr. Guzi from FishingFanatix. We did not forget about him. It's just that due to COVID, you know, everything had to go on hold for a while. Last video we posted for you guys was the one at Tenley Manor. Go to YouTube and check that one out. Since then, Mr. Goose has been employed by Sollys English Corner in Mainland, yeah?
Mainland Park, Victoria.
Yeah. So if you want to check him out at Mainland, you can give him a visit. Today he's going to be showing you guys exactly what is involved in throwing out the slide. He's got some sugar mackerel that he's going to put out on the slide, and he's going to be taking us through that. So let us just get set up here. We're at the Toti. The time now is, what's the time now? Time now is 9:27. Yeah, we just got here. We're staying in one of these places here in the back. It's actually a cloudy night. As you can see, there's no stars in the sky. It's Saturday night. What's it? 13? Yeah. No, 14. 14. Yeah, 13. Today's the 13th of November, and there's quite a bit of fishermen out here on the stretch of water. This particular area is well known for Garrick. That's the famous shed rock here at the Toti. We're not fishing on the normal side, which is on the other side there where you pick up your shed. Good spot to catch shed in the morning. But
alright, so like my brother was explaining to you guys early on, I'm going to show you guys the art of putting out the slide. So firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our bait hook for the weight. Right there, the weight is connecting direct onto here.
that's what type of a sinker is it?
This is a 6-ounce grapnel. Now the reason why we're using a 6-ounce grapnel is because we're using a 30-pound line, so it will hold the line nice and solid in the water, right? Just to get your slide out.
So that's just your normal line onto the grapnel.
Onto the grapnel, and then what we do is we have a ring.
Show me that.
Where's my ring? Right, so what we do is we attach our main line to the ring.
Let's see the ring. Just hold it in your palm. Okay, so there's a ring attached to a swivel.
Right.
Okay, and that's going onto your main line.
Right, that goes onto your main line.
What main line is it?
That's a braided 100-pound braided line. I'm using this because in case we pick up a shark or a stingray or something, we got some backbone to fight with, right?
Okay.
Nice figure 8. Can you see that knot? Slips up.
Well, if they want to see the knots, they must come meet you in Mainland.
Mainland Park, yeah.
Here we just want to show them what your whole process is.
Yeah.
So you got a ring. The main line is attached to the ring, and then you have that swivel at the end.
Yeah, the swivel in the end. So what you're going to do is you're going to set your weight onto your swivel.
Okay, so that means that the weight is sitting below the swivel.
Yes.
And the swivel is attached to the ring.
To the ring.
So that's the ring is sort of acting like a stopping action for the slide.
Yes. You don't allow the slide to go further than the ring.
Okay, I'm getting what you're saying here.
So what we're doing is here actually we're using a non-return slide. Meaning, once you throw it out and once you start knocking it to go out, it will not come back. When you use a live bait clip, you're going to have to use a bait that is live bait.
So how many meters is that line which the grapnel is attached to?
Well, see, if you're fishing for a ground bait, like if you're fishing for a sand shark or a stingray or any flatfish, then you'll make it at least about 30-35 centimeters.
So hell of a low.
Yeah, if you're fishing for game like maybe a garrick or, you know, an edible, let's put it that way, then you put a live bait on and you allow this line to be at least about 1 meter long.
So that's what we're looking for today.
The weight line. So today we're actually just going for some non-heads.
You want a shark or something?
Weather is not looking too good, water is not looking too good obviously, but we are going to try. Rain is coming up, so this time of the weather, this time of the night fishing is normally good. So as you can see here, what I do is, in order to get the weight out far and to get it out streamline, you take the weight, the ring, and you clip it into the weight. There's a clip here.
On the grapnel?
Yes, there's a clip on the grapnel.
Is that what that clip is for?
Yeah, that clip here is meant to hook the ring on. So when you throw it out, so have a look here. Once the ring is clipped, as soon as it drops into the water, it releases.
It releases, right, okay.
Right, there we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and get
So this is ready to be cast out now?
Yes, this is ready to be cast out.
Because you're going to put the slide after,
yeah. Got to get the weight out as far as possible into the water, and then obviously here's the non-return slide place
that we're going to talk about just now.
We'll come to this just now. I'll even show you how to present your bait, but for now let us get the line in the water, because that's like the main thing for right now, especially on the turning tide. So
stay tuned.
Here we go. Alright, so tonight we're using a Shimano 8000 Bigfoot, and this is a LX XSA, which is the top reel for sliding and fishing. If you want to get distance, as you can see, it's got a nice big spool, so you've got quite a bit of line on here. The rod that we're using today is a Saber Surf Assassin 14'6". It's actually a spinning rod, but it's very nice for sliding also.
What's the size of that rod?
This is 14.6. 14'6". Yeah.
So this is meant for the surf?
Meant for surf, rock surf, meant for sliding. In other words, we're doing some heavy duty fishing, so this is what we're going for. So let me get the weight out there and then we'll take it from there. Okay.
Okay, he's going out now to cast that grapnel. He put his light off so you can see what he's doing. I don't even know where that thing went.
So as you can see from the spool of the reel here, I'm out at least about 135, 140 meters out to ocean. So let's get this rod settled down and then we prepare the bait. Right. So what I'm about to show you guys, right we go guys. Today we're using Sugar Max. Sugar mackerel is by far one of the best baits to use when you're using a slide or you're fishing for big game. As you can see, lovely mackerel, fresh. This is what you want in a fish. Look at the color, look at it, nice frozen solid fish. So bait presentation is very important. So what we're going to do is, there's nothing much to do on this bait. We're going to nip the tail, we're going to clip it on, and we're going to get it out. So like I say, here's your,
let's see the rig now. Okay, so explain this top.
So this is a non-return slide.
Right.
It's clipped on here with, okay, normally we twist the cables, but here today we put on a swivel, a sleeve.
Right, okay.
Right, going right down to your steel wire. The steel wire, you're looking at about 60-pound steel wire.
Okay, that's a right. Steel wire, right?
We got a nice small hook on the top to clip the this thing, and we got a big hook at the bottom that goes into the belly. So as you can see, this piece here is got a sleeve on it. Reason being is, when you want to size up your fish, and all you do is you size up and you just clip it here, then your hook won't move.
Okay.
Right, so that keeps the stability on the hook. So here we go. So today we're putting out a mac. Right, first hook in the mouth. Right. Once you got that done, you come down.
The size.
You take this guy here through the bottom. Here's the belly here. See guys, there's different ways of setting up your bait, but I prefer to put it this way here. It's just more natural, and that's how it looks. Right,
That's all.
That's all. So what we do is we bring this sleeve up to here. We crimp the sleeve just with a nice small crimp. Right, there you go.
So basically the hook is locked in according to the size of the fish.
And it's the size of the fish. So what we're gonna do now, you take your cable tie, which makes life very easy.
Oh.
Guys prefer to use cotton and stuff like this. I use a cable tie, it just makes life more easier for you, and it holds the baits more fast. Here we go. One in the head. It off. Here. What I'll do is I'll push it through the eye of the hook just to keep it in place. I'll put it around and we'll tie it up. There you go. Sorted.
No cotton.
Proper bright presentation.
No cotton.
No cotton at all. Nothing needed here, right?
Okay.
What we're gonna do, however, the reason why we cut the tail is when we're spinning out, the bait doesn't spin. Or when we're sliding out the bait,
Right.
the bait will not spin, right? So what we do is try not to get too much off, just a small nip in the back. There you go, just like that. Now what we'll do is, because we don't want to have any mishaps or anything of that sort, this bottom end here, we'll just give it a little bit of a fast mark. Because why? Just to tie it up so your fish doesn't get basically.
What's that you're using now?
Cotton. This is called latex cotton.
Okay.
It's a very nice cotton to use. So there you go. There's your bait presentation. Perfect.
Right, so now
Now
you're gonna clip this onto your main line.
onto the main line.
Alright.
Right, let's go and do that now. Let's show you guys how to clip onto the main line. Right. Okay. So what we do is, when we're sliding out the bait, your line is in the water, your line is tight. As you can see here, the line is tight, it's stuck, it's actually hooked into the
That
water.
means that grapnel is doing its
Grapnel
job.
is holding. So what you're going to do is, loosen up your line, bring the rod down to you.
The line.
Bring the line down, right down to you. Right, you'll be have the line in my hand. Let it go here. Make sure your drag is tight.
Right, okay, I see what you're saying.
Right, now we're working.
Now this is a very
easy
important
and
part.
convenient.
Which way?
So what we're doing is now, we're putting the slide out, it must face towards the ocean.
So the elbow.
The
on
elbow
that-
must be facing towards the ocean, right?
Okay, right.
And you see you got this clip here.
Yeah.
You put your line through the clip. Bring it through the back. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Most of the clips will have 4 runs,
Okay, right.
So here we go. Now it's running out smooth. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna release it, but don't release it too fast. Because what happens is when you release it too fast, the line tends to spin and does this here, tangling up your line.
Okay, so
what we're
let's see
gonna
the
do is,
proper technique now.
That's the proper technique. Drop the rod forward, let your line go out, up. Now you start to see it.
So you're shaking it.
Out. But it's night time, you can't really see.
We've gone a little out focused here, but we just try to focus on one point. And there we're back. So that's the dance that
The dance that I'm doing right now is actually the dance to get the slide out right up onto the
now when do you know?
So from judging from the distance that I threw the line out about 140 meters, what we got to do is you got to hit the rod or shake the rod for at least about 3 minutes. Then you know you way past your break zone, right?
Right.
And your bait is going right down towards your weight. But as you go on, as you're hitting, you feel there's a point where you come, there's a slight knock that you feel on your rod. You know?
Okay.
And that will indicate that
It's reached that ring.
your slide is hitting onto the ring, yeah. That means your bite is...
So you can actually feel it.
Yeah. But preferably, because you're going to have so much advantage of looking into the water and stuff, what you need to do is just Heat, slide it out for at least about 5 minutes. Just to be sure.
So you're gonna be doing this for 5
right
minutes.
now, yes, we are out there. The bait is out. Everything is going fine.
We'll come back.
Let's take it from there and let's see what happens.
Are you still dancing? Are we out for the 5 minutes?
Wait. Right. So, as you can see here right now, I've been doing this for at least about 3 minutes now. So my bait is nice, it's out, settled already. I am happy with it. And right.
Here's some bonus.
Alright, so what I'm doing now is, because we're fishing at night and we got a deep line out, we're gonna mark it with a policeman like what we do in the dam.
That's a valley. That's a valley policeman.
Valley policeman, yeah. But now this we're just using to mark the line there, so we know exactly where our line
Because
is.
it's so dark, obviously. Yeah. I'm just gonna stay in here and watch how you put that line on. I'll put it. So I got the job of attaching this. Like that. It's on the top now. Okay, I see what you're saying. Just so that we can have an idea of what's going on. So basically, because you've got your drag open.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a drag over here. In case if the fish bites, it's gonna pull your drag.
Pull, and then obviously we're gonna see that line moving down just like a carp.
But there's two ways of a bite. The one where you can get a slack line, where your line can just go completely slack, that's where you need to reel up very fast.
That means the fish coming towards us.
The fish is picking up your bait, is coming towards you. If it picks up the bait and runs away, you give it time before you strike. Make sure you set your hook
Let's
properly.
hope we're gonna get a strike.
Right, so let's take it from there.